Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're playing with cosmetics that are free of disgusting ingredients. I have been very intrigued in what the whole clean makeup movement is. I recently eliminated heavy silicones and fragrance from my skincare routine. Just that. I didn't want to go crazy with it. I didn't want to eliminate everything, but I want to encourage you to explore and find things that might be alternatives that you love anyway. Figure out what you love, enjoy, what feels good to you. For me, I freaking love watermelon. I can eat watermelon all of the time. But my point is, you find things that you love in every category, you know? So let's dive right in. I have a couple of primers. I was surprised in Sephora when I saw the clean label on this one right here. This is the Silk Canvas from Tatcha. I've tried this before and I didn't like it. We're trying it again. I'm just gonna go ahead and dig my finger in and kind of melt it down a little bit and smooth out my pores. All right, so that is doing a little smoothing. I'm really curious what would happen if I eliminated silicones altogether, which would be really, really hard to do because I love a good blur. I love that smooth look. There's a part that everything plays. I'm not an expert on this. I would love to be. So this is feeling really nice, actually. I am gonna use the 100% Pure Mattifying Primer. I love this. I have been testing this out for a few weeks. I really love it. It is great for more combo skin if you want a mattifying element that won't make you crunchy, won't dry out the skin. It has a lot of beautiful ingredients in it. And some of their products I have not loved, but this I love, and it's making me want to explore more. Next up, we are gonna go in with this Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation, which I have personally been very terrified to give a go because I normally do not like anything overly oily or super hydrating. But this one right here is gluten-free, paraben-free. There's no synthetic fragrance. It's very simple. This one does have dimethicone in it. I'm okay with that. Again, I want to remove it from my skincare routine, but a little bit in makeup, I'm not totally losing my mind over. I was in Sephora and literally everything that was natural was just pushed in the corner in the back. It was a little disappointing. Also, an additional hope I have for today is that my makeup ends up looking good because I am the idiot that decided to do this video where I'm testing pretty much all brand new products that might be awful, come through natural makeup, make me naturally beautiful, but also glamorous. This is already kind of disappointing. It feels really, really oily. It's evening me out. It is very, very oily, which is not my thing. So I'm playing around with it. I'll let you guys know if I figure something out, you know? You guys, I look like I just left spin class. This is so oily. I'm just gonna kind of let that melt into the skin a little bit more. We are also gonna take this guy right here. This is Hint Beauty. This is the Perfecting Concealer Duet. And I really, really like this. I've only used it a couple of times. It's not heavy coconut, so if you've tried RMS Beauty and you want something that is not gonna break you out, because a lot of people break out from coconut, I believe coconut's gonna be in most of your liquid foundations that are natural, but this one is more jojoba oil, castor oil. Ooh, this is coverage. Yes, this is what I needed. I'm gonna take the Josie Maran concealer that is more pigmented as my foundation, kind of. Do a little of this business. This will give me more coverage. I really wish I had a tissue. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? And this can help if you have a foundation that is way too dewy and it is not sinking into the skin, take your beauty blender, put it around, ideally a tissue, not a paper towel. And I'm just gonna kind of stamp off a little bit of that excess oil and then go in and kind of reblend. Up next, I'm going to take this foundation from Kajir Wise. This is very expensive, made in Italy. This is more of your luxury natural beauty. I purchased this at the Detox Market, and I'm going to use this to contour. So I am very, very lightly and sparingly going to just kind of hit right in here. It's very intense, so I'm not bringing it all the way down. I'm gonna stamp underneath my chin. And whatever excess is left here, I'm going to kind of tuck right at the hairline and just start to blend and warm this area up. All right, we are headed in a good direction. I really like this. So now what I want to do is set my under eye. I'm going to take a mineral foundation. This is from Eve Lom. This is talc free. And I am going to set this. I'm just going to kind of get a bunch tucked in this brush. And then I'm gonna take this powder from 100% Pure. Honestly, I don't love this powder. I just have not yet found an alternative to set my makeup that I love, love, love. I am going to bronze the perimeter of my face using the 100% Pure bronzer. This is $37. That is really up there in price, but again, the ingredients will so wow you if you go to their website. I love the color of this bronzer. I have been playing around with this quite a bit, so I do really enjoy it. It's very buildable, it's very rich. I believe they have 3 different shades available. And before we move to eyes, I want to just pop something on my lips because my lips are kind of driving me insane. You guys know I hate that feeling. So I'm going to take this from Juice Beauty. This is totally clean. Like, this is great as far as formulation and ingredients go. This is interesting. This is like a gloss stick. Like, it has such a high amount of gloss and oil feeling to it. I like it. I don't love the scent of it. So on top of that, I'm gonna pop on their gloss in Bikini. I thought this was a really pretty shade. This is just melting outside the line though. I don't know that I can do that. I don't know how I feel about this. It's a little bit too dangerous. Maybe let's try something else. Okay, let's try... I have this lip gloss from Bite Beauty, which Bite Beauty uses a lot of food grade ingredients, meaning if you lick your lips, you eat the product. So they use really good ingredients. And I saw this and I was like, ooh, like beautiful nude. Yeah, that's a little bit thicker. I need that. It smells nice too. Ooh. Let's move on into a little bit of blush, just a tiny little bit of blush. I'm gonna go into this Better Naked Fruit Pigmented palette from 100% Pure. Not the biggest fan of this one though. I mean, it's okay. I would like to find a better blush option. You know, my skin looks really good. Like, I like this. I think this looks really, really nice. I'm excited to try out this palette. I'm so excited. This is the one from Lawless Beauty. Look how gorgeous these colors are. And this is so fun. I really think there are a lot of very user-friendly colors in here. I'm gonna take Hint Beauty as my primer. I'm just gonna grab it the way I would my MAC paint pot, and I'm going to stamp this all over the lid. And I'm gonna take a crease brush and I am first gonna go into the shade Complicated. Wow, that blended out really nicely with very, very minimal effort. Huh, these shadows are really easy to work with. I'm really surprised. Wow, this is really beautiful. I'm gonna take that yellow shade Butterflies and I'm just gonna kind of graze this right above. I'm gonna take the shade Obsessed just with my fingertip and kind of pat this near the outer corner. Then I'm gonna take the shade Casual, again with my fingertip, you guys know how I do, and I'm just going to pat this on the inner corner. This is like so soft. I love this. And surprisingly, there really isn't any fallout. It's very, very strange. I'm gonna take a small flat brush. This is a Sigma E56, and I'm gonna take the shade Play Cool, just on the very, very outer edge of my lid. I'm gonna take what's left on the brush and just drag it right kind of on the lower to meet this area up. What's really nice about these shadows is they're very easy to manipulate. If you want to blend it, it will blend very easily. It's moving around the way I want to. It's not fluffing everywhere. It's really nice. I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Crushing and just kind of pop that in the center. I am also going to take a very tiny brush, take just a hit of Play Cool and Complicated, and really make sure I have all of the excess off of my brush. I just want there to just be like a kiss of color on my brush. I'm kind of blending those two together. And then what I'm gonna do is contour my nose. I'm gonna use the shade First Base and a little bit of Casual, and I'm gonna use this as my highlighter. All right, I'm gonna take the shade Plunge, which is just a black shade right in the corner here, and I'm gonna line my eyes. I'm only gonna start about halfway out and just kind of press this and stamp it. Right, so my natural no liner look just kind of possessed me. We're just gonna move right along. Okay, I'm gonna attack the lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with Complicated first on a small little brush and just smudge away. I really like this. I have to say I am pleasantly surprised. I thought I would like it, but I like it more than I thought I would like it. I'm gonna take the shade Feels, which is a nice kind of rusty orange, and I'm going to focus that more in the center. I really love doing a pop of that shade right here. It just kind of warms my eye color up and helps blend everything out. All right, so now I look crazy because I don't have any brows on at all, but I do have a pretty cool brow product to try out. All right, I am going to now take this Loon and Aster brow product. This is the Dawn to Dusk Brow Pencil in Universal. This is made in Japan, and this is gluten-free, paraben-free, vegan. I'm just gonna kind of graze this through the brow. All right, you guys, I have a mascara I wanna try out. This is a more expensive mascara. Hello, come on. Oh my God, I really can't get this out of the packaging. So this is highly recommended. I went to the Detox Market and the gal there said this was a fantastic mascara. And because we're using such rich makeup and it is natural, I think we're all curious to see how it wears. So I am going to check in with you guys at the very end of the day, and we will have a final look at how everything took on the day. Overall, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I really love the face makeup. So I think what we need to do now is just take on the day, see how everything goes, and I will see you guys many, many hours from now. Oh, one last thing. I do have an oil control mattifying mist. So I think we need this. Ooh, that's a nice mist. And I'm off. Hi you guys, so we're back and it is now the very end of the day. It's 9:30. I have been wearing this makeup not even 12 hours because I put it on at around 11 in the morning. This has not gone as planned. It's been pretty disappointing actually. Oh my gosh, I have something I have to share. So the Eve Lom powder that I use to set underneath my eyes, I noticed that it has bismuth oxychloride in it. And I'm like, wait, what? Excuse me, hello? But anyway, I was kind of like shocked. I need to find a good mineral powder that doesn't have bismuth, evil. And my foundation failed me. So here's the thing. I feel like I need better face makeup. I feel like the foundation did not do well. It was very oily and greasy. The eyeshadow, although beautiful when I first put it on, I think I need to figure out a different primer because it did not last all day. It's creasing quite a bit, so I'm a little bit about it. But I love Lawless lip colors. Like, their lip products are so nice, and I am going to explore that palette more. This was just the first test. So all in all, I think, you know, the blush, the bronzer, all of that, like, I can kind of like be cool with. The mascara actually didn't smudge. Oh my gosh, holly freaking Luya. If you enjoyed this video, give it the big thumbs up. I love you guys. I know I always say that like 5,000 times at the end of every video, but I really do, and I appreciate you, and thank you for being here with me. I hope that you come back and spend time with me again in a future video. All right, you guys, that is it. Go have a good one. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.